Hi guys, I don't have much hair, but what little remains was pretty much pulled out when I heard this interview Sky News conducted on the streets of Dudley. Now, the current political drama is enough to turn most people off politics, which is understandable. But the response is not to abstain, as these two ladies in the clip say. It should be more engagement. The current disaster is a consequence of people voting for personalities over policy. Boris Johnson knew he would get elected if he lied and acted like a clown. That people would give him a shot because he's a bit of a joke. The solution is not to walk away, but to put people in power who actually know what they're doing. Anyway, have a listen to this.
And neither of you would vote in the next election, would you? You wouldn't even vote Labour?
No, I would. No. This time I would abstain, like the politicians do.
Yes, I would abstain as well. The politicians, it's good enough for them when they don't like policies that are being put forward. So, no, I wouldn't vote.
Thank you.
Okay, once again, them abstaining is completely different from you not voting. You can't change anything if you don't vote. In Parliament, they can abstain if they disagree with a policy. And it has zero impact on them. You not voting has an impact on you. Let me give you an example. So these people are in Dudley. If we look at Dudley North, the last election, the seat was won by Marco Longhi, with a majority of 11,533. Before that, it was held by Labour, Ian Austin, with a majority of 22. Pretty bad majority there. But he had been holding on to the seat for some time. But it switched in 2019. Why did it switch in 2019 to the Conservatives? One aspect is Ian was no longer running, but get Brexit done. The lie of get Brexit done. The lie of Boris Johnson. This is the reason why so many people are angry. This is the reason why these two ladies think, well, if I don't vote, it's going to actually have an impact. No, you have to come out and vote. Throw out the liars and the charlatans. I understand that many people look at this and say, well, they're all the same. No, they're not the same. Look at what's happened over the last 12 years. Just in your local community, in Dudley, what's happened? The number of food banks has increased dramatically. When Labour were last in power, there were about, as far as I know, 12 food banks in the entire country. Now there are about 1,200. There are more food banks than there are McDonald's restaurants. Why? Because of Tory rule, because of Tory policies. Things have got so bad that there are now, this winter, probably warm banks. Did they exist in the past? No, they didn't. Was everything wonderful during the Labour years? No, not everything was wonderful, but you didn't have this massive use of food banks and you didn't have the concept of warm banks. The Tories don't care about you. They understand that all they need to do is dangle something about boats or immigrants or single mothers or taxes or something like that in front of you, and that's enough for you to come out and vote for them. You need to come out and vote for the opposite. When Boris Johnson has lied to you, you had to vote him out. Abstaining is not going to do anything. It's actually going to help the Tories, because if you don't come out and vote and this majority is not dented, then he's going to remain there. And he's going to be convinced that, well, all I have to do, like other Tories, is just lie to you. And you'll either lap up the lies, or you'll just feel, well, there's nothing we can do and we'll just leave you in place. So I really hope that these two ladies do change their mind and not abstain, actually go out and vote, because that's the only way you're going to get rid of these charlatans. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.